Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 26, 2025. You're in a homey, stabilizing sun cycle, and it's a time to pour more heart and pride into your personal life. Today, however, watch for a tendency to magnify or obsess over problems as the sun forms a square with Pluto. Consider that pushing yourself too hard and the stress resulting from this won't help you. Aim to go easier on yourself. Additionally, try to avoid power plays or drawing on old, negative patterns of relating. It's best to move toward a greater understanding of important people in your life and your own emotions. Advice about money or business can be valuable later today. Plans may come together with finances, work, or other practical matters. The moon's transit of your solar house helps you relax and decompress. Your guarded heart may feel bruised and in need of bandages after Aquarius. This is because the mighty sun will go to war with powerhouse Pluto, now orbiting in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign. This is one of the most challenging and rocky planetary alignments possible, triggering darker emotions and vibrations. There will be no way to relax and retreat. The best thing to do is to hit E. Whenever the sun and Pluto clash like this, it ensures power struggles are around every corner. Don't go to war with your sweetheart. It isn't worth it. Move on. Do not get stuck reminiscing about old times when the sun in Taurus squares Pluto in your sign. It can be easy for you to get lost in old memories and other past grievances. You may struggle to remove yourself from situations, relationships, and problems that are long gone. But if you want to be present in your work life, you need to let go. Make an effort to shift your perspective to the future because you have so much more to look forward to in your career path. Today's aspect will arouse your emotional nature. Try to keep your heart open to all that you feel, the easy feelings and the difficult ones. There is no reason why you can't have a few days of being down in the dumps emotionally, while at the same time treating yourself well with a balanced diet and exercise. And don't forget the water you are supposed to drink in ample quantities. Try to experience your emotions with total acceptance, so as not to impede your health consciousness. Laugh it up today. There's a vibration in the air, and this can see you enjoy. Ing yourself more than any other essence can. If it's a possibility for you, see about taking the day off from any work responsibilities you have, or at least, getting away from them a little early. Make some plans to engage in your absolute favorite activities, and be sure to get as many friends together as you can. This kind of break from routine will do your spirit, mind, and body a world of good. While it is always important to pay attention without overthinking things during the moon's final hours in Aquarius, even more so this time. With your subconscious able to download information faster than you can process in real time, you risk missing vital pieces of information if you jump in too soon. Especially as the moon's last visit while Pluto is in direct motion and the first since Mars returned to your relationship sector last week is making both your own and your relationship needs more apparent. Meanwhile, the moon will end the day in your income sector, giving you a chance to move into some pivotal days on both sides of the financial fence with a sharp nose for money. 5 days after Mars returned to your relationship sector, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to Aquarius, which when it returned 2 days ago saw them clash. The moon's departure will take that pressure off, but with Mars also set to clash with Pluto later in the week, this has been an early heads up when it comes to knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Gemini, your mind is sparkling with new connections. Your quote of the day: when you speak with intention, others truly hear you. Your color of the day is silver, quick and reflective. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 17. Inspiration may strike mid-conversation or mid-walk. Write things down, you'll want to revisit them. Avoid scattering your energy. Your ideas have weight, treat them like seeds. Our eyes in the sky. Or April 26, 2025, the energy arriving feels like a quiet shift, like when the tide changes and you don't notice it right away, but suddenly you realize the water has come much closer to your feet. Today's cards bring a powerful reminder that transformation doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it's gentle, steady, and deeply personal. Let's dive into the message the cards have for you today and see what guidance they offer as you move through this moment in your life. The first card that came through is the Temperance card. This is a message of balance, of integration, and of finding peace right where you are, not necessarily by fixing everything, but by learning to flow with what is. You might be navigating a situation that requires patience or trying to reconcile two parts of your life that feel like opposites, maybe work and rest, ambition and self-care, independence and connection. Temperance reminds you that harmony isn't about extremes, it's about the space in between. Think about those days where everything didn't go perfectly, but somehow still felt okay, those days when you gave yourself grace. Today invites you to create more of those moments. Lend, don't rush. Breathe, don't force. Next, we have the Six of Swords, a gentle but profound card that speaks of movement, especially the kind that comes after a time of stress or emotional turbulence. If you've been feeling overwhelmed lately or like you've been carrying more than your share, this card is a sign that you are moving toward calmer waters. It might not happen all at once, but the energy of progress is with you. Think about the last time you looked back and realized you weren't in the same place anymore, that you'd quietly outgrown something, or healed a little more than you realized. That's the kind of shift happening now. Allow it. You don't have to have all the answers, just keep going, even if it's slowly. The third card drawn is the Page of Pentacles, which brings fresh energy to your goals and intentions. This card is the student, the seeker, the dreamer who isn't afraid to start from the beginning. Have you been thinking about learning something new, taking a different approach, or investing your time in a long-term vision? Today supports those kinds of moves. You don't need to know everything right now, you just need to stay curious and committed. Every step you take plants a seed, and with the right care, those seeds will grow into something meaningful. Maybe it's a side project, a change in routine, or a deeper focus on your well-being. Whatever it is, this card encourages you to nurture it with care and consistency. Then we pulled the Queen of Cups, a card of emotional strength, empathy, and intuitive wisdom. She holds space not just for others, but for herself. You might find yourself more emotionally aware today, or even more tuned in to the feelings of those around you. Don't be afraid to sit with what comes up. The Queen of Cups doesn't judge what she feels, she allows it, learns from it, and transforms it into compassion. Maybe there's someone in your life who could use a kind word or a listening ear, or maybe it's you who needs that space. Be gentle with yourself today. Your heart is wise and worthy. Lastly, the Four of Wands appears, a celebration card, a marker of milestones, and a symbol of safe, joyful connection. This could mean something big, like a reunion, a meaningful relationship, or a personal success that deserves recognition. But it could also be something small yet powerful, waking up with more peace in your heart, hugging unexpectedly, or feeling at home in your own skin for the first time in a while. Let yourself celebrate the little wins. Let yourself feel proud, even if no one else sees what you're overcoming. This card reminds you that joy doesn't always shout, it often whispers. Together, these cards, Temperance, Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Four of Wands, tell a story of healing, growth, emotional strength, and hopeful new beginnings. You are not who you were, and you're not yet who you're becoming, but you're right where you need to be. Trust that the balance is finding you, that the emotional waters are calming, that your efforts are beginning to root, and that joy is on its way back in, quietly, but steadily. If anything in this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear what part spoke to your journey right now. Have you been moving through a transition? Are you starting something new or rediscovering a part of yourself you had forgotten? Let's talk in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And remember, you're doing better than you think. Be kind to yourself. You're growing in powerful, beautiful ways.